This channel is run by investigative journalists who create educational documentaries to inform parents, guardians, and the public about risks that arise when young people communicate with adults online. We interview consenting adults to understand why they engage in conversations with individuals who are not of age. These interviews aim to provide insight into their perspective so families and society can be aware of the motives and the behaviors that adults may display towards unsupervised minors online. Our content is strictly educational. It is not meant to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten anyone. We fully permit the use of our videos in academic settings or scholarly work. To protect privacy, we follow YouTube's community guidelines and remove all personal, identifiable information, including names, addresses, phone numbers, emails, and other sensitive data. We do not disclose the first or last name of the interview participants. Because interviews may involve discussions of potentially illegal activity, we notify law enforcement in each jurisdiction. We do not label anyone as guilty or claim they've committed a crime. That is solely the responsibility of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not support vigilante behavior. We are investigative journalists.
Resist, we'll make it.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good, good. You Dakota, right?
Yeah.
All right. Look, man, I'm just here to talk to you about who you're coming to meet with, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You mind having a talk about it? Is that cool?
Sure.
All right, good deal. I'm not a cop, okay? You're not in trouble, okay? All right, but I just want to have a talk to you about who you come to meet here right now, okay?
Yeah.
So, what's her name, if you don't mind me asking?
Let me check.
Okay.
I forget.
You forgot what her name is?
This is like my first time doing it.
That's why I came, and you know what I mean? That's why it's me that came here, and like I said, I could have gave this to somebody else to take care of, and I chose to come to talk to you instead, so. Yes, okay. How old is?
She said she was, I think, I don't know, I forgot.
You forgot. Does that look right?
Yeah.
How old is that? Okay, all right. So you understand why I come to talk to you then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, because how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19?
This is my first time ever.
It's your first time doing this? Okay, all right. And that's, like I said, dude, that's why I came to talk to you instead of doing something else with it, okay? I'm doing you a huge favor, big courtesy to come and talk to you instead of, turning it over to somebody else, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not here to hurt you or anything like that. It's totally voluntary, okay? This is all voluntary. I just think it's good that we just have a talk and let you, that way hopefully you can understand that this is pretty bad. You can't do this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty, okay? I really do. How long have you been talking to this girl, this particular one?
For a while, but.
For a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you know when it started?
No.
No, okay. But you've been talking for a little while, quite a while. There's a certain point where it kind of got out of hand as far as a little risque, right? Yeah. Can you kind of explain to me what happened there? Like, when did the conversation go into something like and stuff like that? Was it like over a period of time or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What was some of the, just kind of give me some context of what was some of the stuff that was said. I know it's uncomfortable, but it's important, I kind of just want you to face the situation, and that kind of helps, you know what I mean? So your honesty is what helps out here, so.
I told her that I did want to do it, and it was my first time ever.
Oh yeah. So you said that you wanted to do it with her? Okay. And what is it? Let's just be clear. Okay. So you wanted to have with her. Okay. All right.
It was my first ever time.
Yeah. Okay. So you're a virgin, right? Okay. All right. So, but you said that after you already knew that she was. Though, right? In all fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I appreciate that. Was there? Do you remember saying stuff about asking her if her? Sorry, but I'm gonna be blunt. Okay. But is there a spot where you had told her, like, you wanted to know if her was small. Do you
No,
remember that?
I don't.
Okay. I'm gonna read you something here that you had said here. We're gonna
Okay.
we'll work our way through this. I didn't print out everything, okay? I just printed out a little bit, so I'm not gonna
Okay.
take up a whole bunch of time here.
I never told my family because they're strict.
Because they're strict. Well, I think pretty much any family would be strict about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think you even have to have a strict parents to for this. This is something that's just across the board is a
it's
big
my
no-no.
fault.
It's your fault. I appreciate that. That's important. That's what this is about. I want you to come to the conclusion that, you know, this is wrong. You can't do this, and you're at fault for this, and you can't, you know, do this again.
Yeah.
Now, you guys were talking on what were you guys talking on?
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay. Was it strictly just TikTok?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and Facebook, but
Facebook.
she barely talks on both.
Okay. So, all right. You had said right here. You said we could cuddle, lay down, and then we could have or take a shower. Okay. All right. So you were saying kind of stuff like that. What was her? Just curious. What was her reaction on that kind of stuff? Was she?
She just says OMG and stuff.
Oh, really? Okay. So it seemed like she was up for it, I guess.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. So you came here with the intentions of having, but only if she was okay with it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So only if she was okay with it, and then you guys.
I would never make anyone.
Right. Okay. So you wouldn't have forced it, but you guys would have definitely had today if she was okay with it. That was the point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, I appreciate that. You were at home basically whenever you were
Yes.
messaging her all these messages
Because
and
I
stuff.
usually babysit all the time.
Oh, you babysit a lot? Okay. You got brothers, right? Two brothers? Is it two brothers?
No, I got 4.
You got 4 brothers? Holy
Yes.
shit, dude. You got any sisters?
4.
You got 4 brothers and that's it?
4 brothers and 4 sisters.
What?
Yeah.
There's 9 kids in the house? Wow.
Well, 2 of my older sisters left.
Oh, they left? I don't blame them. Shit, there ain't no room for all of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want my sister to get worried because this is my first time ever.
Yeah, no, I get it. Did you send a video to her or just a
No.
picture?
Just a picture.
The picture, what was the picture of?
My face.
Your face?
Yes.
Was there another picture you sent of something of yours?
I don't remember.
Let's be honest, buddy.
I'm being honest. I never did that.
Okay. Well, what if I showed you the picture? Would that jog your memory?
Maybe.
Okay.
'Cause I don't remember.
Okay. That's okay, man. I my memory's bad too, so I'm not gonna fault you for that. Okay, but that one right there.
Oh.
You remember that one?
No, I don't. It's been a while.
Okay, but that is you, right?
Yes.
But you sent that one.
Yeah.
Okay, because it has your name there. And
Yeah.
So that
it's been a while.
yeah, and now it's kind of blurry, but is
Yeah.
that what I think it is? What is it? I want to hear you say it.
Private.
You're private.
Yes.
So that's your right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But that's
All
my
right.
first time ever doing something like that.
That is the first time ever doing
Yes.
something like that. Okay. So there, if I told you that I have other printouts of other girls that you've talked to that are, what would you say to that?
That I did it overboard.
You did it overboard. So there's
Yes.
been, let's just be honest, there's been more than just this one,
Yes.
right? Okay. So let me ask you this. On these other ones, how many of them did you send your picture to? And let's be honest, because I do have it all, you know. If
Probably a few.
a few? Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. And what were their ages, if you don't mind?
I got bad memories. So
You
I
got
don't
bad
know.
memory. But
Yeah.
would it be fair to say they're around the same age as this one? Something like that?
Probably.
Okay, all right. And about how many? You say a few. You say about, was it be less than 10?
Yes.
Less than 10? Okay. All right. And is it fair to say that your the conversations you had with this one, pretty much the same with the others too,
Yes.
right? Yeah, okay. And on those girls that you talked to and you sent your picture to, were those also on TikTok as well?
No.
What were those platforms?
Snapchat.
Snapchat, okay, that was a test. I knew it was Snapchat, okay?
Yeah.
I was just want to see if you're going to be honest, all right? Okay. Sorry, dude, my ass itches real bad. Those that you talked to on Snapchat, was there any talks about trying to meet up with them, or is this the only one that you had tried to do that with?
Only this one.
Okay, so this one's the only one you wanted to meet up with, but the other ones you sent dick pictures to, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, and this is very important that you're honest with me. The other ones, how many of them sent you actual, pictures of themselves?
Never.
I know of one in particular. So is there more than one, or do you remember that one?
No, I got really, really bad memory.
You got really bad memory, so.
Yes.
So, but do you remember any of those that did send any of the pictures?
No.
You don't recall?
No.
Okay. So you didn't save any in your phone?
Nope.
Okay. So let me ask you this: if I told you that we've been able to kind of see in your phone, okay?
Yeah.
We're a big group, okay? We're national. We're over in every state in the country, okay?
Okay.
And so we're able to kind of see in people's phones. Is there stuff in your phone that you need to get rid of that are of young girls that you've gotten from somewhere?
No.
There's not any on there. Okay. All right. So you didn't get any off of the girls from
No.
Snapchat? No.
No.
Okay.
I never saved pictures.
You never saved any of them. Okay. Are you on any of the other apps? Like, are you on Zangy?
Yes.
You are on Zangy. Okay. Is it possible that somebody has sent you some pictures of themselves on Zangy?
They have, but I didn't know what to think because they seem way older than they say they do.
Right. And they have sent you those pictures, though,
Yes.
right? Okay. How common is this for this to happen?
Never really common because I'm like a shy type of person when it comes to girls, but
Okay.
because I never really had a girlfriend or anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Somehow I don't have a problem believing that, actually. What's up with your teeth? Did you don't do drugs, right?
No.
No. Okay.
I just have a really bad problem with brushing my teeth and I drink soda, so that's why.
Oh, okay. You don't do.
No.
Okay.
I've never smoked, I never drank, I never smoked.
Okay. All right. Cool. How many times did you ask her to have? If you asked her if it was okay if you guys had, do you know about how many times? If you had to guess.
Maybe like 2 or 3 because I want to make sure they're comfortable.
Right.
And I would never push anyone into it.
Right. Just curious, like why the young ones though? I mean, you're 20, right? Or almost
I'm
20.
going to be 20.
You're going to be 20. When is your birthday? What month?
September.
Okay, September. Okay, so it's coming up this summer.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a screenshot that you had sent to her. The Academy Springs Park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She keeps telling me she has been wanting to go meet there, but I don't know.
Oh. Was it her telling you, or was it you telling her that was a good place to meet?
Well, she wanted to know where it was, but...
Okay.
But I guess she knew where it was or something like that.
Oh, yeah. So is she local? Does she live, like, close by, or...?
She said she lives in, Oxford.
Oxford, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, so, we came by here when she was dropped off from the Uber, and then we took over on talking, okay? So, what were your intentions at that park? I think you guys had talked about doing the deed, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
she was the one that said that, but because I usually go to that park a lot,
Right.
and she wanted me to go there,
Gotcha.
but I was babysitting, so I couldn't.
Yeah. So if I backed up in the conversation, would I find out that it was basically you that was bringing the park up, right? It was you that kind of suggested the park, not her. Am I
don't
correct?
know.
Okay. All right.
I think it was me or her. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was you. What about the tables? You said you wanted to have on the tables at the park. Was that kind of the plan?
I mean,
You're realizing now that
Yeah.
I'm pretty thorough, right? You're realizing I know pretty much everything at this
Yeah.
point, right? Okay, good. What was the thing about the tables? Like, why would?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't thinking when I said that.
Yeah. Right. Okay. There was some talks about the bathroom. You didn't want to do it in the bathroom, did you?
I mean, I didn't mind the bathroom.
You were okay with doing it in the bathroom then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think you had said something about it was boring, right? The bathroom might
Say
be
that.
boring.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, here you didn't want her to come to your house, right? That's why
Yeah.
that's why she had her Uber drop her off here, huh? Okay. Is it because
usually my mom doesn't know like anything because she gets mad at me or something like that. So
right? So just curious, like what do you think your mom would do if she knew about this? If she heard about this?
Take away my phone and never let me have it back and
Right.
all that.
So you don't have a job? You never
Nope.
work?
I only do babysitting, but I get paid from my mom.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Very cool. Seems like you got a good support line there. Your mom seems like she's a decent mom, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a dad too? Or is it just you and your mom? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. If you don't mind, like, how did he die?
He wasn't taking care of himself, and he would eat a lot of like junk,
Right.
like cake and stuff, and didn't want to take care of himself.
He didn't brush his teeth.
No.
He didn't.
And he would drink
a lot of sodas and stuff.
And
How old was he?
he was like close to like I think 50 or something.
Really? And he just
Yeah, he in the hospital.
at the hospital? Wow.
In Atlanta.
Oh, really? Oh, man, I'm sorry. So this little girl, she didn't know how to. Is that correct? Like, she wasn't. I think she told you she didn't know how. Do you remember that?
No.
Because she was only. So here you said, "Can I ask you something?" You called her. That was your nickname for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like baby. Okay. You said, "Have you ever tried to?" You said to her. You said, "I wish I could watch."
Yeah, that was kind of my fault.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You said, "So could you try and take off your pants or just put your hand in your panties or whatever and just rub it and see how you like it?" So you were just kind of trying to train her and get her ready
Yes.
for it, right? Okay. When you asked her about if her was small, you told her to kind of test it by putting her stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. I know this is disturbing, but were you when you were talking to her about this kind of stuff?
No.
I know, but is your like small? I just asking because if I need to. She said, "Oh my God, I think so." You said, "I mean, you could check too." And she said, "How should I?" And you said, "I mean, you can put down and check." Were you trying to get her to take a picture of it for you
Yeah.
too? Okay. How many times do you think you asked her to take pictures of herself and send them to you? Like, how many times do you think in this conversation that you did
I'm
that?
not sure.
Not sure. Was it quite a few times?
Maybe.
A lot, right? Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. You're babysitting all your siblings, right? Are you the oldest one?
No, I got 3 older sisters, but one stays home, and the
Okay.
2 other left. And it's just me
Okay.
and her that babysit, but she works too.
Oh, so at the house now, like, who's the oldest one there?
My sister.
Okay, so you do have an older sister there with the kids
Yes.
now? Okay, that's good.
But I never told her that I was coming here because
Okay.
she doesn't know either.
Right, yeah, she'd probably be pretty pissed too. How old is she, if you don't mind me asking?
I think like 20
20?
something years
So
old.
she's just a little bit older than you?
Yeah.
Okay. And she would probably be pretty pissed if she knew this was happening,
Yes.
right? Yeah, okay. I won't tell her. What's your youngest siblings? How old are
Like, they are 6, 10, and like 4.
Okay. Has there ever been any time where like one of your younger siblings, do you have younger sisters or all your sisters
I
older?
got 1 younger sister and like 4 younger brothers.
Okay, so how old is your younger sister then?
She's like 8.
8 years old? Okay. Has there been any time where like anything has happened there with her?
No.
No, okay. Like she didn't get on your lap or anything and something happened?
Yeah, I would never do that.
No, okay. I believe you. But you understand I have to ask that
No, yeah, I
question.
understand where
You
you're
know what I mean?
coming from,
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
would
trying
never.
to I'm not trying to insinuate that you would, okay? I just curious. Like, what do you think would have happened if you had met with if the girl was here?
I don't
And
know because I never met her
Right.
in real life until like
You
I
were
don't
hoping
know.
today was the day,
Yeah.
huh? What if you had showed up and her dad was with her or something like
oh,
that?
I would be
You realize, yeah.
like embarrassed and I don't know because
Yeah.
I've never done this in my life.
Right. Okay. So you understand how that could have been
Yes.
pretty bad too. Yeah. So you can't be doing this. You know what I mean? All right.
This is my first time ever doing something like this.
Yeah.
Meeting in person and everything.
Right.
Because like I live over there and I cannot walk or anything.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I don't drive yet either.
Right. Do you have a driver's license yet?
No.
No. Okay. What is the reasoning for that, if you don't mind?
Well, my sister and my mom works and they only have like 1 car that's working.
Yeah.
Because we have a Suburban sitting there, but we don't got the money to like fix it or anything.
Right.
And right now we have like a car that's a van in the shop.
Gotcha.
Because it got hit by a deer.
Oh wow. Okay. So you just got limited vehicles. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You should get your license though.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
trying.
Yeah. All right. Cool. No, don't worry. I didn't call them. They're not here for us. Okay. So then you just didn't get your license because.
No.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. How you doing, sir? Good. So you promise you're not going to send pictures of your girls no more, right?
No.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson.
And you came here to meet with a year old girl for, right?
Yes, but it's my first ever time.
It's first time doing it, okay. And you're how old? You're 19?
I'm 19.
Okay. All right. And you talked to this one here quite talking about and wanting to have.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Okay. All right. That's what we're here for.
Is that guy with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. He's the one that called you. I'm going to give you this. This is all yours to keep. This is his name, his address. He actually just lives right over there, but he
You
did.
got your ID on you?
No, I don't have an ID.
So.
Give this
but-
officer your name and date of birth.
Oh,
Step over here. Can we talk?
Yes. Here, cool. Here.
So what we got?
We've got decoys all over the country. They just simply have accounts, and then people reach out to my decoys. This decoy is posing as a year-old girl.
Okay.
So here's the very first page. This is the very first contact where he says, "Hey, what's up?" and or say he sends the wavy hand, says
Okay.
hi. So she said, "Hi, what's up?" And he don't mind. He thought he was coming here to meet her. He walked from the house. He lives over there. So he did travel to meet the minor. He did travel to meet the minor with the intentions of having.
Okay.
I got him to admit that right here on camera, which I'm also going to provide to you as well.
Okay.
So
Can I see these?
you
real
can,
quick?
yes, these are also for you. You can have them. And then they talked about, he talked about how he wanted to have on the tables at the park. And then I asked him about that here, and I asked him about the bathrooms at the park, and he said he would have done it there as well. So he was just willing to have. He didn't give a shit.
Give me just a few minutes. Okay?
No problem. Based cops, guys. Awesome police force here. They're treating us very good, and looks like they're doing a very, really good job. We do have a cyber investigator on his way.
I'll be back with y'all in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a detective come out.
Right. Yeah.
Just hang tight. Keep doing what y'all are doing.
Not a problem. Appreciate you.
And I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna discuss any personal information.
Yes.
We need to chat.
That's awesome. You're very cool, man. I appreciate the heck out of that.
Okay.
We got some base cops here, guys. Pretty cool, man. He's very respectful. He's letting us know anytime that he's getting ready to say anything that we need to mute our mics. He understands that we're live streaming. He's just really cool.
You said you had some SD cards
Yep.
with video footage?
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the camera now.
Subscribe to Predator Poachers Illinois on Locals for only $3 a month. You'll get behind the scenes footage, conviction updates, and full uncensored videos never to be seen on YouTube. We're also exclusively live streaming on kick.com at kick.com/ppillinois. Thank you and have a good day.